Hello, everybody! Cyanesque111 here, and welcome back to more Civilization VII as Edward Teach. We're in a pretty good position with the amount of settlements we have. If we look up here, we can see that we're at an impressive 7 settlements, as compared to the 2 or 3 the other civs have, with Axum having only 1, for some reason. But looking up in this corner, we can see that we are about to head into our crisis for the Antiquity Age. What will it be? We don't know yet. But I hope it doesn't hinder my progress towards becoming the greatest pirate in all the land. Arrgh! Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do is actually have Utica go back to a growing town from a farming town so it can grow its population more again. The reason being, I want to grab this iron resource if at all possible. But look at how long that's going to take for another population. 17 turns. That's a bit problematic, but maybe I could have my migrant settle over here so I won't have to wait that long. I was planning on having it settle in Thenai, but I see the iron resource over there, and I want it now, so migrant to Utica it is. And the civic, let's do organized military. Oh yeah, we're getting real organized tonight, baby. I'm actually gonna have my 2 galleys return up to my empire proper. Ah, there's my other galley. It's gonna take a little while for them to arrive, but I'm okay with it. Oh, but this galley is blocked by that other one. And if I attack it, then mine is probably gonna die. No, actually. Oh, and it changed to my player colors, too. That's an ability of Edward Teach's. Any naval units we get are ours. And ours alone. Actually, what I'm gonna go ahead and do is have this galley head back to my civilization while I have these 2 rest and repair. Wasn't expecting to showcase another one of Edward Teach's leader abilities in this part, but here we are now. Okay, so I want to expand over that way, so Utica can have more land area.
There is geometry.
We completed mathematics. Utica's gonna have another population in 20 turns. But we got a narrative choice, which I assume is the crisis. No, it's not. Emissaries from Taruga is giving us a gift of 25 culture, increasing our progress towards organized military. I don't really remember when I attempted to befriend Taruga, but you've seen it in the last part. And I'll remember when I befriended them when I watched that part too, I guess. Mathematics 2 will give us 2 codices, which I am going to need to achieve the next milestone in the Great Library Legacy path. And I'm gonna get an academy going in Carthage as soon as this amphitheater's finished. Still want these 2 units to rest until they're healed. Okay, good. They've healed some, but not much. It's only a matter of turns until this crisis is gonna begin. This might be it. We're getting the rising storm again. That means smaller civs are gonna rise up and wreak havoc on any unsuspecting civs that are not ready to take them on. I've been getting that way more often than I should in my playthroughs. For some reason. And we got one at our doorstep on Tinga. And one below Hippo. I should definitely explore this area to make sure there are no other powers awaiting to try to put my head on a silver plate. I think I'm suzerain of only 2 city-states for right now, soon to be 3. Yeah, 1, 2... Okay, these independents right here don't count towards city-states, since they're not eligible to become city-states at all. I've got 69 gold income. I think I can afford tribute. Yeah, it's only gonna cost me 20 gold per turn overall. But sooner or later it's gonna be 30 gold overall, and we completed Amphitheater. So now if I can get an academy in here, I can slot these 3 codices I'm gonna receive from mastering mathematics. Kudos to that. We got Taruga with me as our Caesarian, as their Caesarian. I can do +2 culture on displayed codices. And I think that's what I'm gonna do. I just know pronouncing the bonus would be a bit painful, so I didn't do that. But this galley right here is fully healed, so I can now have it go up to my civilization. This one is still healing for right now. I still want to get a second world wonder so I can at least have something for my cultural legacy. If I settle 2 more If I settle 2 more settlements, then I can get this second milestone and open up the possibility for fealty for +2 settlement limit in the next age. But I'm at my settlement limit, unfortunately. Oh, why are you blocking the way, Scout? You deserve to be attacked for that. You know you do.
An army is a miniature.
Organized military is done researching. Now get me the hell up there, please. This unit's fully healed too. I can have it go to Tinga, while the other one's going to Thin Eye. Okay. Mastering Sicilian Wars will get me 1 codex in city halls and towns with a trade outpost focus. Trade outpost, trade outpost. Don't really want to think about doing a trading post at this time. But I think it may be necessary. Because mathematics mastery has only 4 turns until completion. Sicilian Wars is gonna last only 1 turn to progress. I think I go ahead and go for it. Hippo. Yeah, I think it would be a good idea for it to be a trade outpost. Plus we got some resources in it, even though it's not much. I could build my way towards this marble resource. Oh, wait, I can't. Towns with focuses cannot grow anymore. That's a little bit sad. But sacrifices must be made sometimes.
Presenting the captured fleet.
There we go. Sicilian Wars is researched, and we can slot this codex into the city hall. I don't know if it applies to just the trading outposts to the towns that have become trading outposts at the time the Civic was mastered. But I'll see to it that it applies to those I change into trading outposts. I cannot give this town a focus because its population is at only 5. What I am gonna do... Close out of that. What I am gonna do is get this army commander to go right down here to take care of this little Scythian tribe right here. Gonna automate exploration for my scout. Looks like this is a nice little, or not little, pretty big coastal lake too. Much bigger than the one I've settled Carthage right next to. Move, scout! Get out the way! I refuse to have my galleys rest until they return safely back to my homelands. Well, in reality, we are in the homelands, but right up to my home territory. It's definitely gonna take a little while, but they'll make it. And we captured the city-state galley, too. I don't know whose it was, but too late to find out now.
There is geometry in the hub.
We mastered mathematics. That's good. The tech wrangler is what we got. Ambition drives innovation. With still so much to discover and explore, mastering a skill becomes the work of a lifetime. I will take masteries found through meticulous research for +1 codex. And the next technology we shall research is... How far behind is navigation? I didn't mean to right-click again! Okay, navigation is at the end of its branch on the tree. I think I will go for that. Even though its wonder is already built by another player. I can go ahead and plunder trade routes too, even if I'm not at war with someone. So it shall be. Well, worth it. Okay, my academy's almost done, but I still want to get another wonder going. before this age ends. Great Still has already been completed by another player. Big yikes. Alright. Go ahead and unpack yourselves. To take on the Scythian encampment. Yeah, that scout had to die. It was just becoming an annoyance at that point. Wasn't the way before. Now it won't be anymore. And I can... Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get another specialist for my Punic port. Why not? Not quite dead yet, but they're close. Okay, our academy is finally complete, and we can go ahead and... Let's do Pyramid of the Sun for +2 culture on quarters in this settlement. Let's hope all will be settled. Pun intended. Har har har. Wait, what did I just put my, Did I get a specialist? Yeah, I got a specialist here. And it doesn't even provide production. Dang. Well, no matter, I can just get a barracks in here for additional production. Regardless. Yeah, let's do it right here. And then, for good measure, let's do a brickyard. That'd be great. Go ahead. Outdoor events. The massive amphitheater is an open-air marvel, constructed in natural harmony with the very earth beneath it. Each new event, be it drama or sport, fills the seats quickly. The place is a new home for sports fans. Yeah, I definitely got enough codexes to last until we complete this second milestone. Probably not gonna matter all that much until we get 3 more. And then a golden age will be possible. But if we do get it, then I'm not going to go for it. The golden age. Because I only have one... I only have one academy. That's it. Can't have any more because of my inability to convert towns to cities. But at least we took out that encampment right there as I was speaking. Good. Good, 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 good.
God, with such splendor.
Literacy is completed. Navigation will be completed in 3 turns too. And, I'm gonna go ahead and do Ship Sheds Mastery. Plus 25% gold towards maintaining naval units. I don't know if it said anything about purchasing them, too. Oh, plus 25% gold towards purchasing naval units. Minus 1 gold maintenance for naval units. I think I said something about purchasing twice. Without even meaning to. Don't know why I keep doing that. To go around a long way with this island right here. Pretty annoying, if you ask me. Alright. Last few remnants of the Scythian tribe has been driven out. I can go ahead and make my merry way over to Urartu. We don't exactly know what kind of civilization they would be from. But what does it matter? My galleys are on their way back home. 2 of them being from other civs. I'll do skilled trades. Then I'll do philosophy once that's done. Grow town once again. Towards this wine resource, it shall be. There's a naval unit back there that I could have gotten, but there's another one right here that's optional. Do I dare go for it? Despite the increased attack power it has? Maybe. Seleucid is the name of this encampment. It's part of a crisis. It's hostile, so I'll want to get my scout away from there.
Ships.
I'm definitely glad I had my scout explore what was down here. But there's still 2 tiles that haven't been explored yet, so I'm gonna have my scout move up there. Above all else. Rumors of importance. Yeah, and we get 1 crisis policy slot from that. Let us go ahead and do military training, ironworking, then future tech. And while I'm thinking about it, I don't have it available yet. So, the unit called the Numidian Cavalry can only be purchased and is more expensive, so I think that's what I'll have to do to get it. Yep. Not really sure if there's a narrative event that goes along with it, but for our second crisis policy, let's do Barbarian Mercenaries. Because again, I can definitely afford that, but it's gonna come at the cost of having less gold per turn. That is definitely troubling. Oh, Augustus, you're not going to be happy about this, but we plundered ya. Being a pirate rules sometimes. Yo-ho! Our town can grow once again. We can go ahead and get to that iron now. Kinda feels a bit uneasy leaving that tile blank, but I'll do something about it. We can get a granary right here for 3 food. And an altar right here for happiness. Good. And... oh, it's actually our rural population refunded. Can stick it right here to fill in the gap. Yeah, at this rate, it's looking like my galley units are gonna be able to come back to my home territory before the siege ends. Celebration, plus 20% science for 10 turns. That's definitely gonna make up for the gold per turn that we lost earlier on. Okay, the galley's moving now. I was starting to ask why it didn't move the first time. There's that quadrireme that I could possibly capture with these 2 galley units I have. Yep, now seems like as good an opportunity as any. Okay, that did quite a number on him. It may be accidental, but I am saving whatever settlement this is from the onslaught of Khotan. Close out of that. Okay, now's when I'll have to unpack and begin the assault. Well, that sure was easy. And we now have a promotion point for our commander. And it will go towards Quartermaster. It's definitely gonna make up for the gold that we lost per turn. Like so. Okay, this galley has returned safely. And I can upgrade it to a quadrireme for 160 gold. A definite must. The Hungry Ocean. The ravenous ocean swallows a ship full of sailors. Their cries and driftwood scattered across the unkind waves. Let's reclaim the valuable wreckage. Hopefully make sure it doesn't go to waste. Alright. We got our quadrireme now. And we discovered that the settlement's name is Waset, the capital of Egypt. Safe harbor. The hull of the enemy ship splinters into 1,000 fragments as its crew chambers in vain for safety. Or clambers in vain for safety. Sorry. Today and hereafter, Carthage's waters remain secure for its people. Families that will feel safe will allow Carthage to grow. More food for my empire. And we got a campfire that I somehow never discovered. Definitely gonna need to get a troop over there as soon as possible. Oh, what's this?
Skill is the truly.
We were not able to complete Pyramid of the Sun in time. That sucks, but are there any more wonders? Yeah, there's always the Colosseum, which will take 8 turns to complete. And complete it we shall, assuming that there are no other civilizations to stop us from doing so. Okay, now we'll have full intel on when more of these small pest civilizations will appear around ours. Yep, Quadrireme, you're coming with me. Away. Back to my empire. My great Carthaginian empire. Build towards that silk resource. I'm gonna have both of my Quadriremes heal. Silk is going to get me more culture from Carthage. And, don't really feel the need to purchase anything else with gold right now. Especially since I'm only at 861. Okay, we're exploring most of what's left over here, at least. Going straight through this area right here, past Shangle. And then what's over here? A trader has obtained a cargo of spices from afar. The weightless herbs crumble to dust in the hand, and are sure to become a sensation before long. Let's take the seasonings home. Back to Carthage. Okay, I want to take out this archer before it becomes a potential problem. Got our army commander. But at least his death did the unpacking for us. But we got the archer. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. You know where that's from, don't ya? Gonna have my scout rest for a bit. Okay, my other 2 galleys and my other quadrireme are on their way back still. But it won't be long until they're home now. I don't know about what you think, but I'll tell you this. I definitely feel more ready to pillage and plunder when the exploration age comes. And we're definitely going to be doing a lot of sailing alongside. No doubt about that. Do you think it's time for a few more colonists to settle a few more towns? I mean, I do get 2 at a time, but if I decide to use both now, then I'll be 1 settlement over the limit. And all my settlements will suffer a happiness penalty. Although it's kind of small. Oh, and there's an encampment spawning right near Tinga. Anywhere else I should be worried about? Scythian Empire. Our Scythian tribe just appeared down here again. That's annoying. At least I can do this. It's probably gonna kill my chariot. Maybe, maybe not. It just depends on how much health the spearman has at the end of this turn. That's building fortifications, but we got the first milestone of Wonders of the Ancient World complete.
While stands the Colosseum, Rome shall stand. When falls the Colosseum, Rome shall fall. And when Rome falls, with it shall fall the world.
Alrighty, righty, tighty. We got the Colosseum. Originally from the Roman Empire, but Rome eventually annexed the Carthaginian Empire in real history, so I say that's a bit of a reverse historical route, I would call it. What's your take on this? Okay, I say I should get a lighthouse for more gold. It's going to take 8 turns to complete, but in the meantime, we shall go ahead and deal with what's left of Urartu. Scouts and all. Yep. I love how we can disperse tribes. I love how we can disperse tribes like this even when we're out of movement points. Oh, this quadrireme needs to be repaired bad. Yep, had to take out that scout. For good measure.
Iron made this promise.
Iron working's complete, and we're working towards a future tech. Though I'm very unsure about whether we'll be completing it before the age ends. We got the Scourge unveiled, and 2 more crisis policy slots. I say now would be a good time for inferior tactics, since I don't think I have a whole lot to worry about left. And let's do rebellious commanders, since we haven't had a lot of commander promotions since he entered the stage. want you all to make your way back to my empire.
The unexamined life.
Philosophy is completed, and we can do commerce. And then we can do conscription. That's always a good one to have. There's one more civic that's exclusive to Carthage that I have not studied yet. I'm definitely going to have to get that once commerce is complete. From what I've learned in playing this game on my own time is that you don't have to go for the unique civics and whatnot right off the bat. You can just take it one at a time if you feel you have the resources you have to do so. But it would definitely be a nice thing to have because whatever unique policies you have unlocked by completing your unique civics get carried over into the exploration and then the modern ages. So that's definitely something you'll want to have if you want. Not saying you have to, but it would be pretty nice to have still. Holy cow, look at all my fleet. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ships on our side. All of which I'm willing to bet are gonna be upgraded into more modern ships in the exploration age. Well, more advanced ships, I should say. But they're all fully upgraded quadriremes now. I couldn't feel any more safer and secure on the seas. Even though we're not officially the Republic of Pirates just yet. I haven't seen that 10 turn thing before the end of the age yet, so I think it would be a good time to get a few more colonists going about while I'm thinking of it. Just gonna have them all sleep for right now. Numidian cavalry can be upgraded, but we don't have the gold for it. Not that I'd care all that much right now anyway. Okay, there's the 10 turns until the end of this age thing. Gotta hurry and use my colonists. Gonna have this one settle right up here. Above this clay and this sheep resource, which is actually called wool. And this one can go over to the west, right over here, next to marble. That'd be great. I'll get a farm right here. Lighthouse is almost complete. Oh, really? Urartu's back, and I now have, -6 combat strength against independent powers. Well, my chariot is definitely boned if I decide to take it back there. How many turns are left until the end of the age? I think it was 9. So I should definitely have the time to get a blacksmith in here. Right below the Colosseum and the Kowlin resource. These 2 gypsum are slotted in, and we unlocked the Ming civilization. The Carthaginian luxuries are the envy of the world. Its residents simply refer to it as the center of the world, bright, shining. One need not step outside its limits. The world is here if one has silver. And I got that for having 8 resources slotted in one settlement. I have played as the Ming civilization on my own time before, as Tecumseh. Though I think it would be a good idea to wait until I do a recorded playthrough as a Chinese leader or any other Asian leader before I take a look at it again. I want my memory to be refreshed, if you know what I mean. And they got phalanxes coming for me too. Okay, I'm gonna have to have my chariot heal up. And my Numidian cavalry is gonna have to come back to where Urartu was. Before. It's entering my empire. This is a little concerning.
The dogs bark.
Commerce is done. Now go ahead and do Wisdom of Tanit Mastery. Despotism. Celebration. Plus 20% science for 10 turns. And with our policy, I'm gonna do medicine. There's no way I can risk not having it at this phase. Oh no. I'm just a couple of gold short of upgrading it too. That sucks. But I can upgrade this unit to a phalanx. Even though it may be a little late in the game for that.
He who finds.
Okay, so at least my chariot unit's not getting attacked. No, get out of there. I don't mean to keep clicking on stuff when it's not necessary. Go ahead and do Discipline 2. I want to get every single mastery unlocked while I can. Before this age ends. Because once you can't get the policies, you can't get them for the rest of the game. That's it. Finished. Kaput. Game over. Gone, gone. Okay, it's only just masteries and future civic I can research. I think there's only 2 turns left in this age, so I'll work my way towards the Code of Laws Mastery. I hope I can get this spot available. Before the chance disappears. I'm making good progress, at least. Okay, so this is the second or I think third to final turn. Because I have Because I have seen it say 1 turn until the end of this age. I don't know if that was what it was. But I'll see what it turns out to be. I'll do a research initiative for a good measure. No, stop doing that! What is wrong with my mouse? Okay, I'm starting to think it's an issue with my mouse at this point. This is getting so ridiculous. With this next turn...
An eye for an eye.
Okay, so yeah, it does say 1 turn until this age ends. And with that, my colonist has arrived. Well, my other colonist has arrived, and it will found the town of Gadir. And then this one can't do anything over there yet. Oh, but it got... Urartu got another phalanx out here. Oh, seriously. I hope I can get this independent dispersed in time. There's no way I can complete citizenship in time. Well, the mastery for it anyway. Skip turn. Absolute last chance to use my colonist. Okay. Now go ahead and hurry and disperse it. Yes! And we got 50 food from it. Okay. We have completed our second milestone for Pax Imperatoria. And settled the town of Kition. And we got a world broken. The scourge has ended and the world yet turns. I think we all know what this says. But who will carry on our precious legacy? Oh, and we completed the Silk Roads milestone too. Though, maybe a bit late in the game to increase it any further. Yeah, we got level 2 milestones for the other legacy paths, but only level 1 for culture. But I'm good with what we've got. I did unlock a very easy civilization to unlock, provided that you have enough resources for it. Alright. That's pretty much all we can do for the Antiquity Age. Now it's time to see what happens. Alright. Look at all we can do. And our Legends report sees us level Edward Teach up to level 2, and we unlocked the Memento Brace of Pistols. It doesn't tell you what it does in this screen, but it will once we start a new game. Or change mementos. That works too. Okay, so here it says Brace of Pistols, +2 combat strength for naval units. I'm definitely gonna want that equipped. And we'll leave Inscribed Sling Bullet as it is. We're going all militaristic for this one. And now, for the Exploration Age, we shall do the Republic of Pirates. Because Edward Teach is the most feared pirate of the Republic of Pirates. Historic choice, mind you. Okay, so with the Republic of Pirates, I'm gonna have to find a way to capture other civilization settlers and use them to my full advantage. I'm just glad I got these 2 colonists back when we were Carthage in the nick of time.
Ahoy, bucko. You've got an account with those who ken no lord but the sea and the salt. We anchor then, and see if it be gold or Jack Ketch at the end of your gangway. The writ's been signed, and the devil's afoot.
No way in all hell the narrator just decided to put on a pirate accent right off the bat after choosing the Republic of Pirates. But it would make sense given what they decided to write for the opening description. But let's go ahead and begin the game and choose our legacies. As we take a brief listen to this nice, elegant music. Now, let's see what we can do. Fealty. Nice. Oh, what's this? Confederation. -2 settlement limit, but plus 100 influence towards initiating and progressing diplomatic actions that target independent powers and city-states. Not really interested in that. But I can do Master Caravaneer and Collector of Knowledge. And, what other thing we can do? Let's gain a cultural attribute point and an economic attribute point, because why not? And do I want to change my capital at all? Okay, so the options we have for capital changes are Utica and Risconei. I think Utica would be the more logical option since it is closer to the coastline, but I'll still need to get a harbor in if I want to do that. That's definitely a thing. Legacy is confirmed. And of course, Carthage remains a city. And we got Utica renamed to Nassau, and it's become our capital. Alright. That was definitely something. Definitely was something. Yeah. I think I'm gonna go ahead and end this part off here and continue it in the next one. So, as I said before, I'm gonna need to find a way to swiftly and securely take the other Civ's settlers, since we can't produce our own through gold or production. Plus this massive fleet of ships here, which are now Cogs. And this one over here is a sloop. Very elegant name for a ship. But I was gonna say that I'm glad I got these last 2 colonists to settle these 2 towns of Kition and Gadir. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have left to say for this part. So until I'm ready to move on, thank you everyone so much for watching, and I will see you. Bye!